Welcome to the Strenuous Life Radio, a podcast for leaderpreneurs, entrepreneurs, men and women. Learn the essentials and soft skills of the strenuous life. And now, here is your host, J.R. Hendrick. Hey guys, sit down and get your favorite beverage, like maybe a good, cool glass of ice water. Let's sit there and talk about, we're continuing our series on social isolation. And this episode is called Dances with Connection. It can be hard when you feel isolated, trying to connect. You feel alone. You have needs, and sometimes the connections you got, they can't meet those needs. So, J.R. Hendrick coming here to tell you, maybe it's time you broaden the horizon of your connections. Y'all ever thought about what can they be in some online groups? See what's going on in your community. So you can be with like-minded people. The more like-minded people that you're around, the better off you're going to be. Because I'll tell you something. If not, you're in trouble. You're in deep, deep trouble. And so, I'll tell you something. We're all called to do our best and be our best. I know it can be hard to be connected. Well, why don't you sit here by the fireplace? I know it's winter everywhere. Let's sit down and talk about it. You need connections with people that are like-minded. You need connections of people that in some ways get you. Maybe they can't totally relate, but in some ways maybe they can. It's not easy. Nearly 13 years ago, I lost my daddy. Cancer. Got him. I don't even think he knew he had cancer. We all thought it was bronchitis that might go away, but then it was pneumonia, and we found out the truth. There's times when you're feeling low, you need to connect with like-minded people. Because I'll tell you something, I know it ain't easy. Social isolation it's a hard thing. I think in some ways it's been brought on by this, COVID, what I like to call the devil virus. And I might as well call it what it is, right? Devil virus. It's from the pits of hell, from the fires of hell. We can sit there and debate where it came from and how it started all night long. And who to believe and who not to believe. But that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about finding connections. Finding connections with people that are like-minded with us. Who care about us. That's what we need more than anything. Because without these connections, you're sunk. Listen to old JR. You have to have connections with like-minded people that care about you. You're a leaderpreneur. You're an entrepreneur. Maybe you do most of your stuff at home. You get isolated. Maybe you're a leaderpreneur, entrepreneur, but you're kind of bound to home because you're like in a rural area and transportation is limited. Well, there's still no reason why you can't connect with somebody, either over the phone or online. Listen to me. I know what it's like to feel isolated. I know what it's like to feel alone. And I know many of us dreamers and believers feel that way too. Those of us who are success-oriented. The world doesn't get us. But listen to JR, I do. Trust me, I do. And I care about my audience. I deeply care about my audience. Just before I decided to go on the air, I got all emotional. It's like I couldn't figure it out. It was painful. And sometimes when you're lonely, you just need the right connections. It's not easy. Loneliness is like a knot in your stomach or a lump in your throat. You don't know who you can connect with unless you get out there and find like-minded people. You gotta find the right people. If you're hanging around with nitwits and losers, what's that gonna do to help you? Nothing. That's why you need to hang out with people that are interested in their personal growth, in their personal development. Maybe even if you can find some fellow entrepreneurs. Whatever it takes. Alright? Because I hear you. I hear you more than you can ever imagine. And that's why I care. That's why I stand here for you guys. I hope you enjoy listening to the Strenuous Life Radio. If you like what you hear, please subscribe and become a part of the Strenuous Life family. You subscribe, welcome aboard. I'd love to have you. Alright? Now, this is J.R. Hendricks saying until next time, don't you just sit there and take it. You build your dreams so you can take it. Do what others don't so you can be what others won't. Do what others don't. Do what others won't, rather. So that you can have what others can't. And like my daddy once said, I was getting ready to graduate from college. So when you think strong, live strong, and live a strenuous life. God bless you. Y'all take care now, you hear?